Hello and welcome to another update video about Coti. It was requested by you guys, so I thought I'll do a quick one. And we start here on the daily with Coti, just to take a look at where we currently are. And to be honest, Coti looks much better than I thought a few days ago it would be doing. It is doing fairly well especially compared to some other cryptos. You know, it is still above all the main moving averages, the 20, the 50 and the 200. We've had that bullish crossover. This is something that you can't see on most cryptos at the moment. You know, some of the other cryptos are trading around the moving averages, some are trading below the moving averages, but really here Coti is really very strong actually. And if we take a look at the RSI, you know, we're not in the overbought range. We are actually, the RSI is moving sideways just below the 70, just below the overbought range. To be honest, I did say in a previous video, we are having here a bearish divergence on the RSI, where you can see that the price was going up here on the daily, but the RSI is going down. So that is a slight sign of weakness, but we are in the bullish territory here. We are making higher highs at the moment. You can see that. And the MACD has made a bullish cross on the 22nd of September, so it's going up as well. And the ADX is showing an increasing trend. We are now at around 40, and we have the green line above the red line, which indicates actually that we have a we are having a buy signal here. And let's take a look at the 4-hour chart. Now let's take a look at the 4-hour just to take a little bit of a better picture of what we're actually doing. And what you can see here on the 4-hour is that we have quite a bit of volatility. You know, the market is really a little bit indecisive. It's not a very clear uptrend, but we are currently finding support here at the 20 period moving average on the 4-hour chart. You can see that that is this green blue line here, which is just sort of here providing support. It did provide support today, and we are making slightly, very slight. We have made a new high here today, only very slightly. 60, I think 68, nearly 69 cents. And I mean, again, you know, we're making higher highs here also on the 4-hour, but we are making lower highs on the RSI. I mean, to a degree that is expected, because we have actually been here on the 23rd and also on the 25th of September. We've been in overbought territory. So whenever that happens, you know, there needs to be a bit of consolidation. But overall, you know, Coti is actually quite strong here. And we can see that Coti has been trading above the 50 line on the RSI for a few days now on the 4-hour chart, which is quite strong as well. If we take a look at the MACD, we can also see that, you know, the lines coming together. We are above the 0 line, but it's not a very clear bullish sign here on the 4-hour chart. However, also the ADX, the trend indicator, actually now is showing above 20 as well on the 4-hour chart, just indicating a move to the upside. We can also define very nicely here a trend line. Let me just move that around a little bit. I think it needs to be more like that so that we can get the 3 touches. Yes, we have a trend line here that we can see and that we have to follow. So I expect us to come down here once more to around 59 cents. And as long as we stay above that trend line, you can see that will help us move to the upside. If we break that trend line to the downside, I think, you know, we can get down once more to the 50 level, 50 cent. That provided support now here on the 24th of September, on the 27th. And we are climbing up, even though we're climbing up slowly. I did say in the previous video that I took some profit out at around 55 cents. Still think that was a good decision because I had made a lot of profit with Coti. But I still left more than half of my Coti coins in the trade, and I want to hold these long term. So I took some out, took some profit, but I also, there was a conscious decision. I also I also participate in further price moves to the upside. And I did tell you that very clearly. We are currently actually, and again, actually quite bullish. We are currently forming here something like a ascending triangle. So while we are struggling to make new higher highs, we're actually making very clear higher lows, and that is actually quite bullish. So we are moving into this apex here, and I think a breakout will happen very soon. And this breakout is likely to happen to the upside because, you know, to be honest, the indicators are all showing quite strong. We have this bullish pattern here, this ascending triangle. You know, it's not 100% a horizontal, but if I add the, and we need to see how the daily one closes today, but it looks like it, if I take not the wicks, but if I take the candle closes here, then it is really a horizontal resistance line that we have here. So that horizontal resistance line is currently sitting at 66 cents. So when we break that level, we can expect a further push to the upside, quite a strong one. And you know, if we take a target here from the beginning of that triangle, take it, move it to the apex here, you know, that could take us to $1. And that would be quite a push. I think it wouldn't quite, maybe, yeah, it would actually quite take us to $1. That would be quite a lot of a push here, but a lot of positive news coming out about Coti. So it seems to be the crypto that's currently doing really well in that consolidation of Bitcoin. And as you know, I have full transparency here, and I always want to be very honest with you. I wasn't sure in the last few videos what's going to happen. I mean, I'm never sure because it can always go either way. But I expected actually a move to the downside. That is why I took some profit out. But, you know, I wasn't quite sure. That is why I left most of it in the game anyway. And this is looking really good at the moment in my view, because we have this ascending triangle, we have the indicators. And let's take a final look on the 1 hour chart. And again, we can see here that we're trading in this ascending triangle. We made a little bit higher high here today. And on the hourly as well, we are trading in the bullish range on the RSI. The ADX is also showing us, well, it's slowing down a little bit, the trend on the hourly, but we're still in the green here. MACD made a bearish cross, but that is purely because, you know, we have these ups and downs and moving within this ascending triangle. But that is really what we need to look out for, this ascending triangle. You know, if we break it to the downside, I did say we can go down to 50. I think in the first instance that's a very important support level. But if we really break it to the upside, I think that push could take us even to $1. And that's quite significant actually. And, you know, if we just, where could we be in terms of Elliott waves? I think we could have had here something like an ABC correction on the small scale. Now we might have had something like a 1, wave 2, wave 3, and we could still be in a small wave 3 at the moment, you know, because we had, if we take the, to be honest, I didn't do a proper count, so it could be totally wrong, but we might have had some here that wave 4 here, sorry, the wave 5 completed here, which is the last wave of the Elliott waves. And then we might have had a B, C correction, which came down to the here 50 cent. And since then we have possibly started a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, but the wave 3 is not completed yet because we have come down too far. So that is not a wave 4 correction. So we are still in a wave 3. If we are in a wave 3, you know, where could we be heading? And let's just take the Fibonacci retracement levels then and the extension levels. And if we take them, what does it tell us? It gives us some levels to watch out for. It could mean that that next move to the upside, that immediate wave to the upside, which would then be the completion of wave 3, that wave 3 could take us to 76 cents, and that would be at least 76. Yeah, because in the wave 3 is normally at least the 1.618 Fibonacci extension level of the current wave formation. And that would be quite interesting, right? No guarantee, of course, but it's looking extremely bullish. And if my count here, my quick count, I didn't do a proper count, but if my quick count here was correct, then it could really mean that we are moving to new all-time highs here very soon. And watch out that apex. I think, you know, possibly tomorrow we're getting, or in the next 48 hours, we're really moving further into this apex. And, you know, before the 1st of October, something should really happen. Yeah. and let's see. So I hope that video was useful. If you liked it, please smash the like button, and if you want to follow me on this crypto journey, then please subscribe. Bye bye. Thank you.